JB Bickerstaff from
That's not a
Detroit.
bad pick. It's not a bad pick.
And the reason being, um, 2 years ago, if we remember, JB Bickerstaff took took Cleveland
Yeah.
to their first Eastern Conference Finals appearance since LeBron had left. Their
Yeah.
first Eastern Conference Finals appearance, in what was it? I think it was like 6 or 7 years or something like that.
Mm.
Um, and he gets fired for it, and everybody's like, that's kind of crazy. But understandably, at the time, the Cavs felt like they had come up on a great player in Donovan Mitchell, and they were building something that JB Bickerstaff wasn't going to be able to put on Front Street.
Yeah.
You know, um, and so because of that, they fire him to go and get somebody else. Okay, cool. He ends up in Detroit. The year before he gets there, Detroit wins all of what I want to say something like 14 games and had the longest losing streak in NBA history. I remember it was going
Mm.
crazy on Twitter. We were all like counting like, "Oh my God, are they going to break the record for the
Yeah.
longest losing streak in NBA
Yeah. I
history?"
think
Like,
we held the record before then, right?
I
Yeah, I
think
didn't
so.
want him to get it. I didn't want him to take our chain.
Yeah. And so he ends up in Detroit. And so the year before that, we understand how bad they were. Now they end up making the playoffs last year, and
Mm.
we understand that this was a young, budding, bright roster. But I think to then, I know we all knew how wide open the East was. But if you'd have told somebody at the beginning of this season that Jalen Duren was going to be who he was going to be, you know what I'm saying? That Cade, I think we all knew how good Cade was. I don't know if we knew he was this good. I don't know if we knew that Jalen Duren was this good.
Yeah.
I don't know if we knew that this Pistons team was a a a, a first place in the East team, even with the East being as wide open as we all thought it was, with obviously the injury to Jay Tate, the injury to Tyrese Halliburton.
Mm.
Like we knew the East was wide open. Did we know Detroit was going to be first in the East? I don't know. Now, that being said, obviously their season looks kind of shaky now. Came out today that Cade has a collapsed lung or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
So
He's
now
gonna
their
be out for
season
some
looks a little
time.
bit interesting, but I think for what they've done, for what he's been able to do in 2 years in Detroit, he's done something that I don't think we ever thought we would see out of Detroit. I mean, going back to Malice in the Palace days, right? Like since they tore it down since then,
Yeah.
it's been a very interesting, tumultuous situation over there. And so what he's been able to do over the past 2 seasons has been, you know, just amazing. And frankly, this season them being first in the East is even better. So yeah.